Rob Sternberg on inasectv.com blog bites, and I'm about to sidle up on next to Alex Oppenheimer, who writes about the hot button issues on inasectv.com's blog page. Alex, what are you burning on? I know the tournament's about to be underway. What do you got?
Yeah, the NCAA Tournament starts tomorrow, and NCAA committee recently talking about expanding the tournament field to 96 teams for next year, compared to the 65 team.
96. That seems like a lot.
Yeah, it definitely is. It'll. They were talking about how this tournament field is by far weakest in the last couple of years. Really, no dominant teams expected to roll through their brackets.
So 96, doesn't that water the teams down?
Yeah, definitely. As you know, there's bubble teams heading into the tournament, teams that may or may not make it. This will definitely take a lot of the tension out of that, and again, take a lot of the drama out of it. And I don't think it's personally good for it. So I'm going to be touching on that. And
I think the tournament goes long enough. Ovechkin had some would say dirty hit. You writing about that this week?
Yeah, that's a big news topic in the NHL. He hit a Chicago Blackhawks player, Brian Campbell, dirty hit from behind. That player is out next 7 to 8 weeks, and that was Ovechkin's third misconduct of the year. He's suspended for 2 games. So the NHL is looking into a new rule to disallow that and create harsher penalties for when players, do headshots, illegal hits from behind.
It's happened really a lot this year. I actually saw the play. I saw Brian Campbell go behind the net and kind of make a Russian circle, so to speak, and I saw Ovechkin tap him from behind. I thought when usually that happens, it might be sort of taking a dive. I hate to think that I thought that way originally, but either way, he's going to be out for a little bit. He's on my fantasy team also.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear, but it was definitely a dirty hit, and I'm looking to see what the NHL will do about it, and just so things like this don't happen again. It's a shame that it happened. Shame to see great players like Ovechkin getting in trouble like that.
Brian Campbell too, quarterback of the Blackhawks power play.
Yeah, definitely, and you can't have dirty hits like that. Ovechkin's a great player. He plays rough and tough, but eventually someone's got to crack down and have some stability out there.
Okay, and what else? Hot button issues, so to speak.
I'll also be talking about in the NFL. There's been a couple quarterback signings in this past week. You have Derek Anderson just got signed to the Cardinals to hopefully back up Leinart. Maybe not. He could be the starter. Leinart, thought he may be a shoo-in after Kurt Warner retired after this past season. So we could have a QB competition there. And you have Rex Grossman just signed to the Washington Redskins. Same thing with Jason Campbell. Campbell's been a struggling quarterback, as you know, since he came into the league, and really maybe holding back the Redskins from becoming what they can be. So there could be a QB competition there. You saw Rex Grossman went to the Super Bowl with the Chicago Bears a couple years ago. And you have Brady Quinn, released from the Browns, signed to Denver Broncos to, they say, back up Kyle Orton, who thinks the job is definitely his, has nothing to fret about, but there could be another competition there. So we know he's familiar with Josh McDaniels, who's familiar with Charlie Weiss, and that should be interesting too, so I'm going to be talking about that as well.
So maybe they'll get some stuff going there. Definitely moves made that would, at the very least, put pressure on the incumbent quarterbacks on each team. He's Alex Oppenheimer, writes a great blog about the hot button issues in the world of sports at inasectv.com. I'm Rob Sternberg. This has been Blog Bites. We'll catch you later.